Hey YouTube, it's Tammi C. Walker, the owner of Dreams Are a Reality. I created this channel to provide light and love. How are you? I am doing well. I am starting a new series. It will be to help the ladies, and it'll be about relationships, dating, and just how to win at the love you desire and deserve. It's going to be videos, it will also be podcasts. So go ahead, hit subscribe, hit like. I think you're going to enjoy this. For those of you that follow me, you know my age range. So a lot of these examples I'm giving you, they will be examples that I have done 20 years ago. Things I've done that did not go well, and this is how I'm able to give you this information because it's things that I've actually experienced. So learn from my mistakes. Don't go do what I do or did. Also, nothing's changed, even though it was 20 years ago. The game hasn't changed that much. These principles still apply. I have been listening to a audiobook called Fuck Him. It's not like the sexual thing. It's like forget him. And men that's watching this don't get start getting like they bashing us. I don't do that bashing stuff. I love men, and I support both. But these videos, these podcasts, are to help some women that maybe sometimes we just get it a little twisted. We want something so bad, we start making errors. It's not that we're going to do a male bashing video session. We don't do that kind of stuff. Unfortunately, men and women, sometimes they're just not right. They're just not healthy. They play a lot of games. This is not going to be game plan. It's going to be using your confidence, using your self love to get what you desire. The only way you get what you desire in a relationship is to have love, confidence, and believe in yourself. No man wants the clinging vine. You know what that is, the lady that's holding on for dear life. Okay, so first thing we're going to talk about today is do not chase a man. Do not, do not, do not, do not. So be sure to subscribe and hit that like button, and let's get it. Let's get it. Chasing a man. So, I ask men before, how do you feel about aggressive women? Would you like it if a lady pursued you and I got a no? They were like, no, I wouldn't like that. Okay, so a good example. You all know how men are. They do not like to be nagged. They do not like to be bugged. They are easily agitated, some of them, and they will go into their shell in their hole. So have you all experienced that? Have you all been ghosted? You and the guy doing good. You've been dating him casually. You've been knowing each other 2, 3 weeks. All of a sudden, they ghost you. As soon as you started calling more, as soon as you gave up the sex, they ghosted you. So let me give you some scenarios. It's from Brian Knox. He's a dating coach. He said this guy, he was mediocre looking, balding, going bald, but he got this smoking hot lady. They had a he was I mean she was real pretty. They had a good date. She gave it up, and he was done. And so Brian was like, "How did it go?" He was like, "It went good." And then he was like, are you going to ask her out again?" He was like, "I don't know." He said, "It was kind of boring. I'm kind of bored already." So this is why chasing and giving it up so easy, it doesn't work. I think some ladies feel that I'm going to give him my body. I'm going to put this sex on him. He's not going to have no sex as good as mine. Do you know where a man could get sex from? A prostitute, a stripper, a friend with benefits. He can do it for himself, if you know what I mean. Your sex is not going to change him or make him want you more than the next lady. My sex better than hers. That doesn't work. And a good man will tell you. And let me tell you something. When you get confused, go ask an uncle, ask a cousin, ask a brother, ask a real cool male friend. They're going to give you the skinny. They're going to tell you the gospel truth. And they're going to be like, no. They're going to say no. I have done this in the past. I had male friends. They kept it real with me. That's why I love male friends. And I love asking my cousin, my uncle, I try to talk about too much graphic stuff with my uncle. That's just creepy to me. But we talk about relationship stuff. He's single. He's older, good looking gentleman. But we do talk. But I don't want to know that he is or whatever. But yeah, let's not chase, okay? We don't need to do that. Okay, let me give you another scenario. Let's just say you're dating. We're going to go with 3 weeks to 2 months, something like that. And all of a sudden, the guy, he just stopped calling you out the blue. Now anytime you are talking, you're calling, and he's not. I need you to do something. Stop. Just pull all the way back. Stop calling him. And when he calls you, I'm not, you could be fine. You could be available, but before he starts back calling you, get busy. What is it you like to do? Get your nails done, get you a massage, start doing brisk walks every day, every other day, get your Netflix list going, find you some friends, start hanging out with them, do some wine tasting, um, learn you a new language, do some yoga, book you a trip with a friend, whatever you need to do. I need you to get busy, but do not call him. Try to do it. Start with 30 days, start with 60 days, start with whatever you want. Go into no contact. Because, and I'm going to tell you why, we don't chase. Not a sophisticated lady. She don't have to chase because we know our value, our worth. I don't want to go into that high value, all that stuff. Yeah, that is what it's about. When you have self-love, when you know what you have to offer, it's not even bring to the table, this world. You done did the work. You done went to school, got your education. You have been at your jobs 10, 15 years. You save your money. You got your credit good. You take care of your skin, your mind, your body, your soul. You deserve a good man. And that's what it's all about. You don't have to chase a man. A good quality man don't even want you to. Let them do what they're supposed to do. And I already know this ain't 1970, this 2023, but why is it not working in 2023? In any video, I promise you, it's most stuff that I tell you, I done did it and it failed. That's just you, Tammy. Listen to me. I am in my 50s for a reason. I done did all that stuff. So let me give you all I'm going to give you a couple of scenarios of what I went through. Oh gosh, so darn many. I don't even know which one to name. Okay, I'll give you this one. It was this guy. I hate to tell you he was the cable man, but he was. And we ended up, I was recently separated, not even fully divorced. And he was cute when he came to my place. And so I'm on the phone with my dear, dear friend, like guy cousin. And she was like, who is that? And I'm like, oh, this is the cable gentleman. She was like, Tammy, is he cute? I was like, actually, he is. He did something. He could get fired. I should have reported. Anyway. So I was like, he is cute. And so he was, just installing the cable, being professional, being good. Why, after he left, he like calls back. And I'm like, I knew his voice because he has a distinct voice. His head like heavy. And he was like, do you know who this is? I'm like, the guy that just left? And he was like, yeah. I said, you shouldn't be calling people. Whatever. Long story short, we ended up, dating it, whatever. It wasn't much, to be honest. It was a little bit different. I don't know. He really wasn't my type. Physically, he was cute, but after that, it just went weird. I don't know. I felt like he was a jokester. He liked to sing. That part was fine, but it wasn't a good connection. I was like he was kind of closed off a little bit. That's weird to describe. It just wasn't one of my favorite situations. But I liked him. I'm recently separated, lost. My dad had passed in February. I left my house in March, and my ex filed for divorce in April. So I kind of met him after all this turmoil. It was bad. I was not in a good place. So anyway, I started really liking him because he would come by, often enough. And his birthday came. I remember buying him a birthday cake, doing too much. I'm not against being kind to a guy, but don't start like buying cake and all this stuff when these guys, They haven't showed you that they deserve it. Please don't start cooking and all this stuff. We do too much. I've done it, and I'm telling you, pull back. Okay, so I don't want to start jumping around, but I got another thought just popped in my head. So anyhow, this was 20 years ago. So I got on my computer because he was supposed to come by and get his birthday cake. Never came to get it. Epic fail. Like, don't play with me. So I'm hot. I'm just hot around the collar. I'm livid. So I'm typing away. I type real fast. You know, I'm typing. I typed him this long letter about, I don't know what, because I barely knew the guy. I just been on a few months. So what in the world could I say? And so finally, I guess I called him. It was like, did you get my email? Did you get my letter? And he was like, it was in font 10. He made fun of how small it was. He didn't read that letter. Why would he? I wouldn't read that letter. Some lady sent me some long letter. I barely knew her. So needless to say, I lost interest. I was like, this guy is rude. If he can't even pick up a birthday cake, it was an ice cream cake. I just threw it in the garbage. I was done with him. So I just kind of moved on. Not really to nobody right away, but eventually I met another guy. Oh, it was just drama after drama. Okay. Exhibit A returns. Hey! And I'm like, cell phone, right? Yeah? This is so-and-so. I'm like, okay. What's going on? I'm like, nothing's going on. Well, I want to know if I could stop by. No, I'm seeing somebody now. He was like, what? You not right. How could you? You wrong. I said, look here. I tried to celebrate your birthday. I bought your cake. You didn't even come by to get it. Well, you know I'm busy. You know, he was going through a divorce. We was just two messes. He was going through a divorce. I'm going through a divorce. Woo, woo, woo. I didn't care. It was just rude. And that was the end of that. And so years later, me and him ended up kind of trying to get back together a little bit. It still wasn't much going on. He did take me to a nice Fred Hammond concert. I love Fred Hammond. He's one of my favorite gospel artists. And we were in like the third row in Navy Pier. So I do appreciate that. And we were better that second time around. We was real cool, good friends. But it just wasn't meant to be. And that's okay. I just said all that to say, do not chase. They will come back if you leave a spark. If you are high, and I'm gonna go with the high value. If you have confidence, if you love yourself, they'll come back around and try to possibly rekindle. Sometimes people say, I just wanted closure. They may give you closure. I don't look for closure, but they will come back around. You do not need to chase. Be the beautiful you that you are. Keep it moving, even if it's hard. Do it. Make you a fun list of 10 things and do it. The most fatal thing we can do is to depend on this new guy to make us happy. Our husband to fully make us happy. Our fiance, our boyfriend, whomever, girlfriend, if it's, same sex couples, they can't. Happiness is an inside job. Love is natural. I'm not saying it don't exist. It does. But it's nothing better than being on one accord with your person. But when you have to chase, they are like your shadow. You run from it, it runs to you. You run to it, it runs from you. It's going to evade you. You are exhibiting desperado behavior, low self-esteem. What's going to make your prize if you keep chasing the guy? He be like, she easy. She boring. They want to do some of the pursuing. A real man loves that. They love to put a smile on your face. They love to pursue. We have got to stop taking their jobs. Withdraw. As Brian Knox says, detach. When they give you bad behavior, queens shouldn't swing, if you know what I mean. Don't go off. Don't curse them out. Don't do no slashing tires. Don't do nothing negative. You just withdraw. And when they call back, you decide, do I want to talk to them? Do I have time? Ball's in your court. It's all about having the ball in your court. We're not playing games. We're being straight up. And we are loving ourselves. So do not chase. Let me know what you think. Drop me some comments. Give me some feedback. And holla at your girl. Again, Tammi C. Walker with a new series about relationships. I'll be dropping different tips. This is for my ladies because I'm a lady. And I've been through these things on this end, so I have to help my other sisters. Y'all feel me? God bless you. God keep you. I'm out. Peace. Bye.